Welcome to the David Pakman Show. It is Monday. We are back. This is a new show, unless, I don't know, it's not March 24th, 2014, and we're using this show as a best of show some other day. I have plenty of stories from our vacation. I will tell you about that a little bit later in the show. The big news just hours ago, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Najib Razak, announced that they are ready to say Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 probably crashed in the Indian Ocean, and specifically in the southern part of the Indian Ocean, and that's basically it. And we had weeks and weeks of speculation. It seemed every day that I was on vacation, Lewis, I would look for a second at TV news or at the internet, and there would be breaking news about the crash. And really, there was no breaking news. I think it was one of the worst covered stories by corporate media in a little while. And now we're getting to, oh, the plane crashed. Exactly what everybody assumed when the plane disappeared. All of the stories, all of the directions, all of the conspiracy theories seem to have been, quite frankly, a big waste of time. And I don't. Do you think that this will be the end of this story? A predictable and tragic end?
I mean, in my mind, it's the end. Do I think this will be the end for corporate media? No, I think this whole thing has been ridiculous. Every time you saw that breaking news come up, it was just to pull people in and keep them watching, despite not having any real information to give them. And I think that that will probably continue for a little while, as who knows, maybe people will start going over the grisly details of what they think happened. And I think they're going to want to keep people watching.
Right. And 2 weeks ago, over 2 weeks ago, the plane went missing, scheduled to fly Boeing 777 from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. And we have a situation that is horrible in terms of, that's actually kind of an interesting story in the background of this tragedy, which is that the communication with the families of the victims, the presumed victims, I guess until today, was not particularly good from the Malaysian government and Malaysian Airlines. And even today, just minutes before we went on the air today, seeing that families of the victims, some were notified via a text, the same type of text you would get like from Amazon, saying that the book you ordered is not in stock, saying that it appears that the plane crashed and everybody's dead, and that's it. Some people complaining they didn't even get a text message at all. And this has kind of been the only, for me, side story to this has not been the conspiracy theories, but has been everything around the PR and handling of the families of the victims. And, it's a horrible situation, and it probably could have been handled better. But even that, I don't think is really worthy of the corporate media apoplexy around this story.
Yeah, the whole thing is a disaster. The incident itself, the coverage, how the families were dealt with, the PR, it's just overall completely ridiculous.